All right, we're doing another one, man. We're doing another one. So, you better believe that every time we react to something that either Norm Macdonald did or about Norm, this is the song to play. And while the song plays, hit like and subscribe.
Norm Macdonald.
Okay, so I just love that song. It's just so epic. So, after doing a quick reaction to what's her face, Sarah Silverman, something she posted on Twitter, that was awful. Whoever recommended I watch that, I am angry at you, but hey, we gotta expose ourselves even to horrible comedians. Mic drop. So after having watched that, a lot of people suggested I check out the compilation from the I'm Not Norm channel on Amy Schumer is the funniest person on the planet. Bless Amy Schumer's heart, bro. I have tried to listen to Amy Schumer's comedy. Actually, I met for the channel. And I was just like this the whole time. And so it just wouldn't have been good content. Or maybe it would have. I don't know. So let's check out what it is. As we pull it up, consider hitting like and subscribing, donating to the channel. All those links, everything you can find in the description down below. And keep the suggestions coming, guys. And before we get going, here is a little encouragement being sent your way somehow that got some goals in your life that you're trying to get to. You got this, man. And enjoy it. So here we go.
Amy Schumer came from last time. Amy Schumer, I consider Amy Schumer the funniest person on the planet. If you take me out of the equation.
No, I meant me.
That's why you were coughing?
That's why I was clearing my throat, yeah. Not you.
I don't look like him.
No.
I don't look like him. I can't stand Jimmy Fallon's.
No, taking you out of the equation.
Yeah.
But you're funny in a different way.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Acerbic wit back on display as a judge on NBC's Last Comic Standing, reality show that aims to find the best stand-up talent in the country. One of their winners, Amy Schumer, of course.
Amy Schumer, I think, right now, is the funniest person in the entire world.
Do you really?
Really?
Yeah. Not woman.
Person. I don't disagree with that. I'd put you up there, but she's close.
I wasn't counting me.
Oh, yeah.
Counting me, she's the second funniest person in the world.
Okay.
I think women are hilarious.
Paul Westerberg. I do too.
Exactly.
I don't know if he's being serious or not, which is fine.
I haven't brought a woman up?
No, I think women are really, really funny.
What does this have to do with the replacement? He's trying to bait me into another argument.
No,
I have to take the side that I don't want to take.
Because you're a comedy expert, and all of a sudden you're Kurt Loder. I mean, I want to hear about comedy, and I think women are funny. And I'm tired. You do think women are funny? If thinking that women are not funny, emotionally irrational, and less intelligent than men makes me sexist, then yes, I am sexist. Another meta joke.
Is it?
Sort of.
He's like, is that really what
You don't think women are as funny as men, right?
I do. I think that men are much more interested as generally speaking, in comedy and it's, the norm is more guys trying to make girls laugh than the reverse, right? So
hey, he's the guy from Billy Madison, one of the best monologues ever made, right? That's him, right? Sorry, didn't mean to pause that.
I think that's why men tend to predominate in comedy, but there's always plenty of openings for.
Who is a great woman writer? Name 5 great women writers on Saturday Night Live.
I would say
are there 5?
Right now we have Paula Pell, who's great. We have
Hey, you want to take a call from Joel?
Wait a minute.
Kansas
City?
No, I don't want to embarrass you. You're having trouble getting past 1.
No, stop. Norm, you cut me off when I was naming my favorite women writers. I didn't get to say Emily Spivey, who's there right now, who's a genius.
I feel like I'm going to get in trouble just for watching this.
Pam Norris. Huh? No, Pam Norris was a writer like 20 years ago.
Okay, keep going. That's 3. Okay, go.
Rosie Schuster.
Yeah.
I'm just
That's 4.
Tina Fey is a great writer, but I think of her now as a performer. But she's a very good writer.
Well, that's 5.
That's
you did
5.
it, Jim. You did it. You did it.
Oh, I could go on and on.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, let's do 10 then.
Let's because then I'm just going to piss off people.
He fell on the hot seat, so he's
All
like
right,
trying to make
Jim,
sure he doesn't
we'll
get
take a
in trouble.
break
It's all good.
and we'll let you collect your thoughts. Who is the funniest guy ever on Saturday Night Live?
Norm,
Man,
of course.
You know, it's. I prefer to say that there's like a group of like 10 people who it's hard to find because, you know, it's.
Is it Paula Pell or?
Well, she's not a performer on the show, but
No, but I mean just in the room. No.
You mean the fun? Well, you know, I always thought that Norm, you were one of the funniest people I've ever met.
Yeah,
in
you
my
were.
life, certainly.
No,
I can't think of. Like
Bill Murray?
someone like David Spade is hilarious.
He's unbelievably funny, but I meant, yeah, he's
Bill
probably
Murray
the
was on
funniest
Saturday Night
guy
Live?
in real life. But I'm saying
I actually- I didn't
as a
know that.
sketch performer.
As a sketch performer, I mean, the list would, and I don't know how to pick from among it, but it would have to include Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Eddie Murphy,
Nice, I agree.
Dana Carvey.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell. I think there's
So you
a lot
didn't
of,
like Belushi then?
Man, Will
well,
Ferrell used,
I don't know that
Saturday Night Live used to
I
be
wouldn't
good.
put John at the first tier. That's all I'm saying. I'd put him like second team.
Because just like
Because
one
otherwise this first team's going to have way too many guys, and they won't get playing time, and they'll be unhappy.
That's interesting. You didn't mention a woman.
Oh, I thought you said the funniest guys. I was going to say the women next.
I said the funniest performers.
Okay,
Gotcha.
See, I hate women. You got it out of me. Still, I think that also,
Macdonald's such a
let's say
douche.
the women we have
That's
now.
so
I mean, I don't
good.
know how you'd pick between I should say, Maya Rudolph and Amy Poehler and Kristen Wiig.
I do really like
I
Maya
think you'd
Rudolph.
choose
She's awesome.
Gilda Radner, wouldn't you?
Well, I love Gilda Radner, and I think she was really funny. Okay, she's on the first team. She made the first team.
Sweet, Jim.
Sweet.
But, and then I better think of the ones I knew.
good.
Well, Jan Hooks was great, you know?
Yeah. Okay, we know you like girls.
Do you know about this girl? She's mad at you. She was on the Greg Fitzsimmons show. Did you hear anything about this?
I know Greg Fitzsimmons.
Yeah, Greg does a show for us, and Greg was interviewing some girl, and she was going off.
I know who it is.
What's the girl's name?
You know, me and Norm have worked with her before. That's why he's going to laugh when I say the name. Laura Keitlinger. Hates your guts.
Did you know she hates you?
No.
Oh my God! Do you want to get
I know who that is.
All right.
When Dirty Work came out, Comedy Central had a show called Canned Ham. It promoted movies, and me and Norm did it.
Oh, she hosted.
And she was the host. And she
like her,
seemed,
right?
But she seemed fine.
You have no problem with her.
She was on SNL.
Okay, listen to the comment on this, if you will.
By the way, can I interrupt your old friend, Norm Macdonald? Did you guys write together on,
He's not a friend of mine.
Roseanne, right? Well, I was just using it loosely.
Now, you had a reaction just now to Norm Macdonald.
Mm-hmm.
Not a friend, not a fan.
You worked with him, though.
At Saturday Night Live.
Roseanne.
No, I missed him at Roseanne. Well, I came in, and he was supposed to be
I really like Roseanne Barr, dude.
my,
she's funny.
kind of my guide
Maybe she's
through
crazy, but she's
SNL.
funny.
And it turned out that he is a shit stirrer.
He was busy pissing in a bucket in front
Sorry,
of
we're
people.
pausing.
Well, no, he
I don't know
loves
if you're
to,
still
like-
watching this. If you are, you guys got suggestions for Roseanne Barr? I've only watched a couple of her stand-up bits, so I think we have some content to check out here.
Pit people against each other. He used to find articles where somebody said, one thing, and then he'd stand in the doorway and laugh. Like he'd find an article where, Janine said something about Adam and, just create all this havoc. So it's funny that you said that because he's probably one of the few people I really don't like.
Yeah. Norm is someone who really sticks out
Well,
to you.
because it was such a kind of a vulnerable time, being because it was the first time I'd ever done live TV and stuff, and he really, and for all of us, really kind of made it
Look at
difficult.
his face. He's like,
Wow, I've never heard that about. Everyone loves Norm Macdonald.
I barely remember Laura from the show,
Right.
except for her hit characters, obviously.
I don't even know who she is.
But she makes more Weena Banks look like Gilda Radner. But no, but I do remember that specific thing she's talking about because Janine used to go to the press and badmouth the show.
Janine Garofalo.
Janine Garofalo used to badmouth the show. She was on the press. So I go, hey, Adam, what the fuck is this? Like, Janine's saying your shit and stuff like that.
And what's
so
wrong
that's
with
creating conflict? I don't know.
I think you're probably upset you. I mean, here you are a cast
I don't think
member.
that's me creating conflict.
That's Janine creating conflict.
Also, Adam was a friend of yours.
And Adam was
With
my
the
friend.
blur, like, he looks like
I
Tom
didn't hang around with the
Dillon.
ladies on the show, for God's sake, you know, in the first place.
You didn't? What were you going to get off them?
Yeah, I mean,
isn't it weird?
They're alleged comedy, although I like Tina Fey, you know.
You had a look of surprise on your face, even when this woman said, well, you know, Norm was supposed to be my guide through Saturday Night Live.
Guide?
Did anyone inform you that you were her guide?
No.
There was no such mentoring program at Saturday Night Live, was it?
No, she came in directly after me, so I wouldn't be her
mentor.
Yeah, I'm not going to guide any lady through comedy. That would take me, first of all, I'd have to figure out how a lady could do comedy.
Oh my gosh!
And then I'd have to...
If you're watching this, you have to know he's not being
from what
serious.
I'm getting from this
Before
conversation,
you
you
got
are a
triggered.
man's man. Do you actually believe that women can't be funny? I'm being serious. Are you kind of more in the school that guys are funny comics, just somehow women can't make that transition?
Well, I don't know about you, but when I was in fucking school and shit like that, I'd be in high school, and you could hear peals of laughter, and you'd run over there, and there'd be a big group of people laughing and laughing. Who'd you see in the middle? Abroad.
Surely there must be some woman. Tina Fey, you find
Tina
funny.
Fey, I find funny. Roseanne, I
Roseanne,
find
I'm
incredible
saying,
funny.
she's funny, yeah.
But Roseanne in a very masculine.
She's very
you know
manly.
what I mean? I mean, one of her best jokes was like, people say I'm too masculine. I say, suck my cock. You know what I mean? Tell them your most famous joke that people say you're too masculine.
Oh, that one. Well, that was my killer joke.
Yeah.
That's my ender, closer. People say, you're not very feminine. I say, suck my dick. My closer.
But there's actresses like Madeline Kahn and people like that.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about stand-up comedians. It's hard
What
to
about
find.
even Laurie Metcalf?
Laurie Metcalf is fantastic.
Unbelievable.
There we go. All right, so
Unbelievable.
you're finding a few that you like, yes.
Fantastic comic actresses.
Right,
yes,
right.
Fantastic comic actresses.
Stand-up comedy is a different kind of thing for some reasons. Why do you think it is that guys are only funny in that? What is it? What is the secret? Is it the penis? I
Gosh,
mean,
I'm
what
so
is it?
scared of posting this. I don't know why.
forget it.
Like,
We're
I just
not
feel
gonna
like we
get
can't
any
ask these
answers
questions.
No, I know the answer.
What is the answer?
Artie?
I mean, I just think that it's a man's world. You know, I don't.
This is good.
Is that
Safe
the answer?
answer?
Neil? Can that be the answer? It's a man's world?
I don't know. Maybe they make each other laugh. I don't know.
They
Girls
do.
do,
They
yes.
do. Chicks have stories where they make each other laugh, and they're the worst stories on the planet.
I mean, I think in a way, like since the best comedy is honesty,
Right.
Women are obviously way more dishonest than men. You know, they do. Whenever you hear women talk, it's all that they hate each other's guts, but they pretend to like each other.
It's so true. You're right.
Yeah.
I saw Sarah Silverman in concert. She was extremely
Sarah's
funny.
very
funny.
Yeah, Sarah's very funny.
She's funny like a guy, though, right?
Well,
Well, all of a sudden you're
I mean-
finding women funny.
Well, no, I'm saying if you read any article about Sarah, it's like she's a guy kind of.
one of my favorite jokes by
a
her.
guy?
One of my favorite jokes by her. She said years ago. I think this is Sarah's joke. I blew a Mexican last week, and I've had the shits for 3 days. I mean, that's
actually really good.
That's a joke a guy would come up with.
That
But
is
she
funny.
wrote it.
I understand.
Yes, but she talks.
Norm's wrong, I understand.
But she talks in a man's voice. She doesn't talk in a woman's.
she
She's
doesn't.
not captured a woman's voice.
All right, whatever you say.
Robin,
Right?
he's an expert.
Oh, man. Well. Okay. Well, it was International Women's Day yesterday. So to all the women to all the women I love you. And that was funny. But yeah, takeaway from here. I should check out some Roseanne Barr, man. Send me your suggestions for some of her bits. And I'll probably just do my own research. I'm excited to check that out. And also, comment down below. I can't tell if he's being serious about Amy Schumer. Like, if he lectured, that's fine. Jeez, I hope my workplace doesn't watch this. I love you guys. Thanks for the suggestions. Thanks for the friendship. Links in the description down below. And hey, guys, I love y'all. Let's just get after it. Doesn't matter who we are. Let's just get after it. Peace out.